After a very close encounter with death, Lu Shu unlocks the power sealed in his pendant, granting him strength beyond anyone or anything. Abandoned by his mother at a very young age, Lu Shu grows up to take care of his adopted little sister, whom he loves with all his heart. During a visit to a festival, Lu Shu and his sister discover the existence of magic and some of the dark secrets that come with it. Hit by a truck and close to dying, the magical pendant around his neck saves Lu from an imminent death, bestowing upon him heavenly powers and becoming the Great Demon King. Now it is up to Lu to travel under the employment of the Heavenly Network and learn more about the magical world. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be recapping an action manhwa anime called Spare Me, Great Lord. It is an anime that was released in 2020 by the Speaking Port Trotter. Let's just say the anime has that little spark that we've all been wanting for a really long time. I'd rather not give much away, so let's get started. Abandoned by his mother in an orphanage with nothing but a pendant around his neck, Lu Shu grows up to be a loving and caring brother to his adopted little sister, Lu Cho. Taking her to a festival, Lu and Cho are fascinated by a magician who can manipulate fire to his will. Sneaking into his tent after the show, they witness the magician being shot with a sleeping dart by a group of black-suited men. They escape the scene unharmed, but Lu still can't seem to wrap his head around what he saw. That night, while leaving to get his sister some noodles, Lu gets hit by a truck, but the pendant around his neck revives him. Moreover, it bestows upon him magical abilities that grant him points after sucking the negative energy of people around him. Sensing danger in a nearby place, Shu leaves to discover what it is. Racing up to the roof, he finds the same black-suited men searching for someone. Minutes later, a man falls in their backyard. Lu and his sister recognize him as the fire-bending magician who must have escaped from the men. Instead of helping, Lu tells Cho to leave him outside, which pisses the magician off since he was pretending to be unconscious, allowing Lu to gain more points. Nonetheless, the magician leaves the scene knowing he isn't getting any help from them. The Demon King uses cunning tactics to receive points by pissing off others, and through a spinning wheel gains special fruits from heaven by redeeming his points. A student named Liqui is found to have unlocked his ability in Lu's school, and when opportunity knocks on the door, you can bet Lu is the first one to open it. Racing to the scene, Lu distracts Lee with his annoying questions, thus succeeding in stopping him from throwing their teacher off the roof. Blood samples of students are taken by doctors to check who upon them has abilities, and then a list of names is drawn in which Lu is also included to possess special abilities. A transferred student who comes into their class named Jiang Shayi, who just happens to resemble a pretty girl but is actually a boy. Their new teacher, Zifei, teaches the magic-possessing students about the originality of their abilities in the different classes, where A being the most powerful and F the least. Lu stands in the F category. Unbothered by being in F category, Lu keeps a cool head and spends his time playing the spinning wheel, where he gets a special attachment that unlocks Chao's ability. The next day, Zifei teaches them how to use a spirit stone, telling them that they'll receive there according to their level. The Heavenly Network visits Lu's neighbor, a swordsman named Mr. Lee, asking them to become their last member, but he declines. Lu peeks at the whole scene, and then the next day asks Mr. Lee to teach him swordsmanship. Mr. Lee teaches Lu the way of the sword, turning his immature mind and body into the perfect swordsman. Lu proves to be a promising student for him. Mr. Lee gets a surprise visit from the head of the Heavenly Network, Shi Zujin, who reveals that the ruins are showing signs of reappearing, and if he wants, he can fight back. But yet again, Mr. Lee declines. Lu and his sister unlock the second layer of Nebula, a layer which gives them a better control over their abilities, allowing Lu to not be cut or hurt, and Cho to have the powers of reviving anyone who has died. That night, while having dinner, they feel a fight happening nearby, making them rush to the location. 3 ability users, one with superhuman strength and the other with explosive firepower, stand surrounded by black cloaks on the long high flyover. Killing 2 black coats with a massive explosion, the group vanishes from sight and plan out their next move in hiding. Before they can escape, they are yet again surrounded by the black coats, who unleash a fury of attacks to catch them. Using his partners as shields against the bullets, the leader fights off the black coats. Lu, who has reverted to his second layer nebula form, reaches from afar until he is spotted, thus making him a perfect target for the black coats also. Well, with great power comes flawless fighting skills. Lu beats the black coats as well as the leader of the robbers. Running back to his home, he brings his sister close to the area of the fight. to bring the dead leader back to life, which she couldn't do since she needs one whole day to do it. Chow at 1 a.m. in the night bangs on Lu's door to show him she has perfectly brought back the life force of the gang leader and could read figments of his memories, because of which she knows where the money they stole is hiding. Reassuring his sister that they do not need the stolen money, he sends her back to bed. Lizio, member of the Heavenly Network, gets an anonymous call indicating where the money is hiding, so he and with his team go to retrieve it. Lu sells his spirit stones on the black market through his friend Chiang Shi, thus allowing him to surprise his sister with good news of buying the house and a new phone for her. Li Xiao visits Mr. Li to tell him about the skeletons appearing in the ruins and something big is predicted to come. But yet again, Mr. Li declines. What is up with him? The special ability users are taken to protect the ruins, which are about to open. Jiang explains the ruins to be a place left by alien civilization, and within the appeared ruins lays a formation eye through which the ruins can disappear once again. They reach the ruins and camp outside along with the rest of the people. While Lu fools around, the rest of his comrades focus on awakening their powers and being ready for the moment. A thick fog engulfs the mountains on which the ruins lie. Seeing the fog moves towards them, Li Xiao warns everyone to leave the mountains at once, but Jiang and Lu get eaten by the fog, sending them directly to the ruins. Lu looks around, but can't find Jiang, and instead faces skeletons that wield axes, prompting him to steal one of their axes and kill them. Finding the horde of skeletons retrieving a stone, Lu falls a distress signal sent into the air by a foreign student named Zhang. Zhang makes attempts to take Lu's sword, but Lu makes a run for it, avoiding skeletons on the way. They later have a fierce fight against each other, where Lu, through his fine swordsmanship and reflexes, kills him and proceeds further into the ruins. Knowing that no one has searched for the formation eye, Lu seeks its location to make the ruin disappear once and for all. Fighting off one of the skeletons on a horse to take its spear, Lu buckles up on the weapon to face the skeleton patrol. The skeleton patrol finally catches him in one place, but that doesn't stop Lu from defeating all of them single-handedly, and walks away with a smile on his face. Weapons of the cavalry stashed on his back, Lu seeks a quiet spot on the mountain to meditate and eat one of the special fruits and awaken his ability. On the other hand, Zifei with his group makes plans to attack the next cavalry of skeletons, but before they can raise a finger, Lu enters the battlefield, wiping out the entire fleet in the blink of an eye. Zifei can't believe his eyes. The same F-rank Lu single-handedly wiped out the entire cavalry as he just stands and stares at him. Zifei stares at Lu's lavish weaponry and asks him to share it, but instead Lu sells them off to everyone for watches, money, or anything valuable in return. Covered in expensive ornaments, Lu leads them closer to the heart of the ruins. As they get nearer to their destination, the air gets colder and colder until night falls and they are faced with the spirits of the ruins. They try to attack Lu, but see that he is the Demon King and out of sheer fright does not mess with him or his group. They reach the core and meet up with the rest of the survivors, amongst which the leader of the Heavenly Network, Zhang, summons a sword to check the bottom of the pit, which turns out to be 100 meters deep, with a cave at the bottom. With everyone asleep, some members of the Heavenly Power make a move to retrieve the formation eye alone, but one member gets pulled away by Yu. Taking none of his nonsense, he attacks, but Yu plays the smart game and cohorts at the top of his voice, waking everyone up. Master Li grabs the man by his face and knocks him out, dubbing him as a spy out to take the formation eye alone. The team, along with Master Li, venture to the bottom of the pit only to find the rest of the spies dead. They proceed further up the tunnel and find the home of the skeletons with their leader wielding the formation eye. Master Li, bursting with energy, faces the leader alone, while the rest fight the other soldiers. Lu sees that everything is under control and sneaks into the massive house of the Skeleton Lord to salvage some more precious goods. Master Li does not let go of the skeleton leader's spear, thinking it to be the formation eye, until he gets thrown into the air. Yu loiters around the dojo, trying to find something valuable to take with him, but instead awakens the guards surrounding the dojo. However, that doesn't bother Lu, since he just summoned his devil sword, scaring the living daylights out of the guards, who back off. Master Li gets overpowered by the towering ability of the skeleton leader, who brings out his wrath. Li fights back and gains the spear, but for some reason, the leader runs straight back to his dojo. Yu continues searching the room and comes across a parchment with a seal. The leader rushes to stop him, but it's too late, and Lu picks up the seal, or In other words, the Formation Eye, ending the ruins. Happy that the war is over, Lu finally goes back home to meet his sister. Born in an orphanage, Lu Shu works his way up with his adopted sister to become the most powerful and feared demon lord the world has ever seen. Under the influence of the Heavenly Network, Lu helps them put an end to the ruins in the mountains and unlocks a ton of wealth along the way, not to mention understanding the secrets of his powers that he never knew before.